Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are continuing the Houston Apollos GM. If you hear anything in the background, it's the TV. I'm not sure if we came off of a win or a loss after the last episode. Yeah, we won 2 games, which is good. We have 5 games left. One again, and it's against the Roses, the Rivers, the Massacre, and then we have 2 straight games against the Sauce. Well, we might as well just get right into it. I'm pretty sure we're the only team that's played 11 games, while every other team's played so many more games. I honestly don't know why. In the standings, we're currently second in our division. They haven't played all their games, and we haven't played all of our games. We can make the playoffs, but we would need to get a better record than San Diego, and they still have 2 more games. Yeah, we need to be so. In order for us to at least to make it in, well, we could just win our division, which would which would be good because we'd be in the top 4. We could even, well, I don't think we are capable of getting a bye. I guess we'll just get started with the Portland Roses game. Should be a good game because we have the same overall. Yeah. So it's next week. So I guess I'll see you guys after the first quarter of that game. Cool. Okay. After the first quarter, there have been no points scored, but and I'm just gonna tell you guys now, Brandon Leavitt is officially healthy. He should play this game. Right now our quarterback's doing better than theirs in everything except for yards. Rushing wise, they're doing better because we have negative players. They have a pretty good quarterback because he rushed 1 time for 13 yards. So they have a pretty good rushing quarterback. Jonathan Jones is doing pretty good. That's mainly because Warren Cunningham isn't the starter, but receiving wise, for us, only our tight ends have gotten receptions. Defensive wise, not really anything's happened except for a forced fumble by Jake Koepke. Yeah, our best player on defense. I'll see you guys at halftime, I guess. Okay, after the second quarter, it's 14-7. Our point came from Mike Thompson completing a pass to Dylan Burst for 68 yards and a touchdown. Right now, our quarterback is doing much better than theirs, even though our quarterback has fumbled. Both their quarterbacks have gotten turnovers. That's not good. Our 2 best running backs are injured. That's not good at all. Looks like Marcus Hackney will be the new starting running back. Receiving wise, Dylan Burst has the most yards because his 68-yard touchdown. Kicking wise, Brandon Leavitt's doing good. Defensive wise, who got the interception? Eric Spivey. There any more forced fumbles? No. Who got that fumble return? More? No, Todd Severson. Tevin Young currently has the most tackles. A few people have tackles for loss. Guess I'll see you guys after the third quarter. Hopefully they can get the lead. Be good for us. Okay, so that quarter we both scored 7 points, so they're still winning by 7. Kenny Christopher, I guess, is our running back right now because he rushed for 10 yards and a touchdown. Mike Thompson threw an interception. Yeah, Marcus Hackney got injured. All our running backs are injured. That's not good. Kenny Christopher is literally our running back when he's a wide receiver. Receiving wise, wrong team. Dylan Burst currently has the most yards with 108. He also has a touchdown. Defensive wise, not much has really happened. Yeah, not much happened in the third quarter. I guess I'll just see you guys at the end of the game, see if we can actually win. If we do, that'd be great because it'd get us closer to actually. I believe Portland's actually the first in our division. So if we do end up winning this game, that will get us closer to winning the division and getting in the playoffs. See you guys at the end of the game. Bye. Sadly, we lost to them. Overall, Mike Thompson didn't have his best game ever, but I don't think that was his worst game ever. Also, our running backs are not having fun right now. We gotta hope that Warren Cunningham we need to hope that they're not out for long. Warren Cunningham comes back very soon. Receiving wise, Dylan Burst was our best receiver. Our best tight end was Brady Singletary. Defense was not bad today. We got an interception. We forced 2 fumbles. Had a lot of tackles. Jake Kepke, I would say, probably had the best game. We had a sack by. Why are all of our players getting injured? 5 players are injured on defense in that game. 1 week. That might be why we lost, since 7 of our players got injured in that one game. Okay, Marcus Hackney, Jonathan Jones, Lawrence Martin, and Jim Moore are back, which is good, which means we have running backs actually for this game. And who are we facing? I forgot. We're facing the Pittsburgh Rivers. I might make this a special episode where we play 3 games. That way, they've played 9. I might make this a special episode where we play 3 games, so we play these 2. That way, in the next episode, we can just play those 2, and then the season's over, because I honestly don't think we're going to make the playoffs. Standings, we're not fully out yet, which is good. Boston and Las Vegas are the only team. Well, we need to beat Las Vegas in the division in order to make it in. Boston and Miami are battling for the 4. Well, basically, the East and South are battling for 3 and 4. 4 teams are battling for the 3 and 4 spot. Boston Massacre, Miami Cyclones, Las Vegas Blue Chips, and Houston Apollos. I'm facing the Boston Massacre soon. Pittsburgh's the worst team in the conference. At least I think. They're basically the worst team in the conference. So if we should be able to beat them at least. If we don't, we're probably the worst team. 1 week live. Okay, Pittsburgh Rivers. We should be able to win this. If we don't, I don't know. We have to have the worst team ever. I'll see you guys at the end of the first quarter. Okay, after the first quarter, it was just 2 field goals being made. Pretty close by the quarterbacks. It's just Mike Thompson doesn't have as many yards, but he has better percentage. Rushing wise, our quarterback's doing the best right now. Receiving wise, Kendall Griffey has the most yards. Defensive wise, not really anything's happened. There was a forced fumble by Tevin Young. He's a great safety. I'll see you guys in halftime, I guess. Yeah, these injuries are making the team very bad, because we are currently losing by a touchdown and a field and an extra point. Mike Thompson's doing better except for yards. Rushing-wise, Marcus Hackney's doing the best with only 13 yards. He's also fumbled. Receiving-wise, Marcus Hackney's also doing the best. Defensive-wise, not much has really happened. Ricky Madison forced a fumble now. Jake Kepke currently has the most tackles. He's tied for the most tackles for loss. There aren't any sacks for our defense so far. See you guys after the third quarter. Hopefully we can bring this back and try and gain the lead. This game's not looking good for us. They're literally supposed to be the worst team in the whole conference. Yet we are losing to them. Our defense must be doing... I think it might be that we don't have Warren Cunningham, because we were doing great when Warren Cunningham was here. Also, we have a lot of injured players. I'll see you guys at the end of the game. I don't think we're going to win. We need at least 2 touchdowns, and then we need to not let them score any points. Then we need, and that's just for overtime. We have sadly lost. If our defense didn't allow them to score that touchdown, we would have won. But we officially lost to the worst team ever. Well, not ever, but you know what I mean. Mike Thompson completed a pass. Wait. So we had it. If we. No, we still wouldn't. Well, we had 2 touchdowns in there. It was 2 passing touchdowns. Mike Thompson didn't do bad. He didn't get sacked this game, which means either their defensive line is horrible, or our offensive line was doing great. Jonathan Jones is injured again. Mike Thompson probably had his best rushing game so far. Receiving-wise, Kendall Griffey did the best with yards. Jabari Scott and Marcus Hackney were the 2 with touchdowns. Defensive-wise, Todd Severson had an interception. Tevin Young forced a fumble. So did Ricky Madison. Austin Rogan, Parker Robbins, Anthony Smith all had sacks. A lot of people had tackles for loss, but Tevin Young and Jake Kepke had the most, and then Tevin Young had the most tackles, followed by Jake Kepke. I don't get how we lost this game. I'm pretty sure we're now out of playoff contention. If we're not, I'd be very surprised. I'm pretty sure the Blue Chips would have to lose. A lot of players just got back from... Dylan Burst was injured? I'm not sure. Anyway, let's go to the standings. Are we officially out, or... Yeah, we're out, because the Vultures are out and we're below them. What? I'm so confused. I'm guessing because they've played more games than us. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we would have to win our last 3 games in order... Well... Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'd have to win our last 3 games in order to be in the playoffs. Depth chart wise, a lot of players just got back from injuries. Running back Warren Cunningham is back to being the starter. That's how bad they were, that he was out for a couple games, yet he has more yards than them, more touchdowns than them. Man. Okay, wide receiver wise, that's good with me. Do I start Jimmy Peters? No, he's not as good as Jabari Scott. Tight end, Kendall Griffey will remain the starter. Offensive line, Jonathan Byrd, you need to come out, bud. Okay, defensive line, that's good. Linebacker, Dwayne Williams. We can't come out, though, or Tevin Young's going to have to come out. That's good. Safety. Keenan Rice is injured? What the? Okay, kicker. Brandon leaving. You're staying our kicker, bud. Punter. Returner. Okay, yeah, we're good for this game. Play 1 week live. Oh, we don't have a game this week. Never mind. Schedule. Okay, 1 week. Okay, a couple of our players came back from injury, which means Keenan Rice can now play. Jonathan Bird can now play. We have players that can play. Offensive line. Jonathan Bird. Safety. And bring Keenan Rice up to here. Okay. 1 week live. Watch game. We need to win this game. If we lose this, we're basically already out. Unless the Blue Chips lose. If they did play. Are playing. I'll see you guys after the first quarter. Well, not much really happened in the first quarter. Well, except for Mike. Yeah, they must be taking forever on their drives because we've only technically had 4 plays. Well, no, 6 plays. So that's 2 drives. While they've had 7 plus 6. Well, they've had 13 plays, which is a lot of drives. So yeah, they've been taking forever on their drives. One Cunningham is doing good, well, decent. For real, Kendall Griffey's the only one on our team that's had receptions. I'll see you guys after the second quarter. Hopefully we can actually play. Well, they scored 10 points. Mike Thompson's doing great. He's not missed a single pass so far. They've gotten a lot more plays than us though. Cause that's 11 plus 12 would be 23. One Cunningham must have bones made of, I don't know, gummy worms. For real. Because he's getting injured in every game he plays. Honestly, I don't think we're going to win this. I'll see you guys after the third quarter. Well, nothing happened in that quarter except for their starting quarterback getting injured. Which is kind of good for us because their backup quarterback is probably not as good as their starting quarterback, which is great for us, probably. I guess I'll see you guys at the end of the game. If we are able to get a touchdown, 2 field goals, a touchdown, 2 touchdowns. If we get a touchdown and 2 field goals, or we get you know what I mean. We need at least 11 points. Yeah, it's likely we're out of playoff contention now. Yeah, their rushing game must have been why they won. Because this quarterback did horrible. Our rushing game was decent. Jonathan Jones had 100 yards. I think that's his first 100-yard game since like 8-something weeks ago or something. Receiving-wise, nobody even had 60 yards and only 1 receiving touchdown. Yeah, this game did not go our way. Defense, there's no reason to even look at defense. That's how bad we were. And I don't think anyone even fumbled. So, yeah, fun. Okay, finish simulating the week. Marcus Smith and Austin Starr are now back. Okay, go to standings. Yeah, we're officially out of the playoffs. And we're the worst team in our division. Let's go to the award races, I guess. Nobody in the award races for us. 6,000. Oh yeah, I forgot. He's played 19 games. Mike Thompson is leading in passing yards per attempt and completion percentage. He's also lead in third. Well, he's in the top 3 for those, and he's in top 3 for quarterback rating. That's really it. The season's basically over for us. I'm just going to simulate the next 2 games. That way, because it doesn't really matter if we win them or not. So, I guess I'll just simulate them now for you guys. We lost our first game. And now we'll simulate this week. And we lost we've lost our 3 last games. So yeah, this season was not very good for us. Mostly because every other team played a lot more games than us. I don't know why. I guess I'll just simulate past the playoffs. We can see who wins what. I'll let you guys look at it. LA Earthquakes won the championship against the Vancouver Whalers. Los Angeles Earthquakes beat the Vancouver Whalers. Eric Spivey, Lawrence Martin, Jonathan Jones, and Byron Harris all retired from the team. Okay, I guess. Not much really happened for our team except for Lawrence Martin retiring and Brandon Leavitt making the All-League second team. Yeah, I don't think our quarterback was ever going to make the All-Rookie team because of Champ Kavanaugh. How'd he do playing 50 games? So he played 20 games. He went 11-9. He threw for over 5,000 yards, 38 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. He's going to be a monster. Let's look at the message. This year, horrible. Overall, it's too early to judge you. Hopefully, you'll win some more games next season and try to make some money, too. Oh, yeah, I forgot. In this game, your owner loves money. What's our pick? Oh, yeah, I forgot. We don't have a first-round pick. Our first pick is the 11th pick in the second round. I'll simulate to our next pick. Okay, so we kind of need a running back. There's Donovan Brooks, but we do need a cornerback. And there's right here Taylor Crowfoot. What's that skill? Lockdown coverage. And this running back doesn't have any skills. I feel like Donovan Brooks and Jalen Lawfrey, one of them might be still available in the next round, so I'm going to take Taylor Crowfoot. Okay, to the next pick, running back. Justin Halliday, I think that's how you pronounce it. We're going to go ahead. Oh, wait, do we take Antoine Smith, though? Honestly, our running back game's horrible, so I am going to draft him. Next pick, linebacker. We're going to take Royce Ezador. We're going to need another linebacker next. Okay. Chandler Wise, draft. Okay. I honestly don't know who else I'd draft at this point. So I'm just going to simulate to the end of the draft. Okay. Re-sign players and rookies. Gotta re-sign the rookies. This is a special episode for you guys. The final, about 5 games, the draft, and re-signing players. Okay, running back. We need all of them. Sign Justin Holiday. And then sign Marcus Hackney. Okay, I need Anthony Miller. Safety, I don't really need any safeties. Wide receiver, Dylan Burse. Jabari Scott. Tight end, we have enough. Offensive line. Jonathan Temple. And then Kevin McBee. Kicker, Brandon Leavitt. Linebacker, Royce Edazor. I drafted him. And I'll also signed Chandler Wise. Guess I'll also sign Joseph Watson. Cornerback. I drafted you for a reason, bud. Malcolm Johnson. I need another one. I'll pick Cooper Nixon. Is that enough? Yes, it is enough. I guess we'll sign another linebacker maybe in free agency. Do I sign a linebacker or a cornerback in free agency? This safety looks pretty good, so I'm actually just gonna sign him, and then I'll sign I'll sign Brandon Johnson too. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, until free agency, proceed. I mean, if there's a good quarterback in free agency that wants to sign with us, I'll sign him. Quarterback. Yeah, there doesn't really look like any good ones. Don't really think we should sign anyone. So I guess we'll just simulate until the preseason. In the next, I guess this will be the end of this episode, everyone. In the next episode, we'll try and work with some trades to try and maybe get a better quarterback. Maybe get a wide receiver, I'm not sure. But this is it for the final episode for the first season. Like, subscribe, bye, bye. I don't care really what you do, blah, 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 bye.